so my verses are Luke 2, verses 6 to 7. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in clothes and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. When I read the verses that I'd got, I was like, the actual, like, the key verse is what it's all about, the birth of Jesus. And then it just, I guess what struck me was, it's quite obvious that the Gospels have been written by blokes, because the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. Now, I don't know of any birth that could accurately really be summed up into one sentence, let alone the birth of the living God on earth. But that just brings it home to me how much of a human experience this was, that the Lord of heaven and earth, the creator of the universe, subjected himself to be, contained within a baby's body, a baby's mind. Like, he obviously had the understanding and the experience of the world that a baby would have, and he was born in the same way that all of us were born. He entered the world in the same way that we entered the world, kicking and screaming and crying, and in less than ideal circumstances, not in a hospital bed, in a manger, in a stable. That very visceral human act of childbirth took place, and but what was born was, Jesus, the Son of God, divinity, and just that contrast between the human experience and the divine kind of nature of God. It just sums up the Bible, the nativity story for me. It's just that whole kind of contrast between, a very, very human experience that we can all relate to, a stressful time of being moved from one place to another place, of looking for somewhere to stay, of a medical emergency, of being forced out of your comfort zone. But at the end of it, you get Jesus, the Son of God. That's amazing.
If you've been at all intrigued or interested by anything that you've just seen or heard, you might be interested to know that we're running an online Alpha course starting in January. An Alpha course is a series of films and then discussion where we look at the Christian faith and what it means. So if you'd love to come along, we'd love to see you.